Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Haut-Beyleron. It is July at noon. Just July 1st. Here's our collection of awesome video games that we've collected over the last couple months. We've harvested our crops. We're going to try for 100%. So what I'm hearing is that if you do roll and then cultivate, plant, and then do another rolling, like not roll but mulch, you will get 100%. And so once again, this has all changed. I know we've had a lot of discussions back and forth, but that whole time they were changing the game. And so we have these fields that need to be done. And I'm just finishing up. I figured I'd bring you in for the last couple bale pickups. You can see here I've really stacked the heck out of my cart. I think I'm going to go 4 high. We'll see. My son John is here with me. If you hear him talking in the background, he's hanging out in my tractor. We'll just pretend. Hang on. What, John? What?
Is it July 1st?
Yeah, it's July 1st in the game. That means it's summer. Tell Ryan I said hi, by the way. Because it's summer, summer, summertime. So I've been thinking, you know, in a lot of my series, I've been buying a second tractor to haul the trailer. I don't know. I've been thinking about it here. We talked about it a little bit in the last episode. I got to really watch my money. We'll see what we have, but it would help a lot to have a tractor. See this right here, like this. You know, to be able to lift that up and keep it steady while. But then again, watch as I put these on how I do this. So these are going on this way, and I've gotten more on than I did last time. And so what's happening is I access it from the front, but oops, I kind of didn't do it either. There we go. Nice and easy. And I'm going to raise it up. I think 3 is the max. It all depends on how high I can raise this. But see there, and then if we get it right over the top, I'm going to drop it. There we go. And it right, nice, perfectly lined up. I'm going to push it a little bit. Tell you what, did we have, I know in one of mine I had a sale for a telehandler. Now, I was going to say, if we could get a telehandler cheap, I think what I'll do is I'll wait till I see a tractor hop into the shop. Hopefully something will come on sale in the shop, and then we'll be able to pick up a tractor cheap, because I don't want to buy something new. There we go. But like I said, it'd be nice to have a second tractor, so I don't have to, like, I keep on to, like, disassemble this tractor to deliver. Look out, birdies. I love you too, John. So John's here. It's a Saturday. I usually don't record on Saturdays, but I wanted to get an episode. I haven't been. This week has been super busy, and so I haven't been able to get the same amount of Farm Sim episodes that I normally get. And plus, we're adding some new stuff, including like the Farm Builder series and stuff like that. And so my time has been kind of a little more scattered. So I figured we could spend a little time on this farm today and get some of our chores done. My chores, yeah. Yes, John. Do I have friends? No, not really. Yeah, I do. Of course I have friends. I got lots of good friends. I want to pull this in here. Put this down. And I think that probably is going to be the safe number there. So we'll go ahead and drop this weight. I'm going to put a little bit more over this side. But look how many we got. And we should be able to get the rest of these in one simple grab. So let's see how much money we made on this. This was it last time was like $3,000 bucks, I think. It might have been more. I don't remember. It might have been 10. I don't remember. Well, we'll find out. What'd you say? She's one of the Star Trek girls? Oh, she's wearing a Star Trek uniform. Star Trek. Seth and I are blasting our way through Next Generation again. For some reason, Star Trek left Prime after being on there for years, and now it's on Netflix. I'm like, okay, well, it's still free, so, well, not free, but free with your monthly subscription. But I guess they went to Paramount or something. There's some new Paramount channel now. Like, this is the problem. So streaming was great because like everybody, you could just go like 1 or 2 services, maybe Prime, Netflix, and Hulu, and get everything that you ever wanted. And then they got their brains on straight, but also they're ruining it. They realize that, hey, look, we could, oh no, what's it doing? Why did it do that? Oh no, the bales came apart. Oh well. That was weird. I must have touched that, and when I put the strap on, I must have undid the packet. Oh! That sucks. Urgh. I'm too short. Jump. Oh, crap, I just chucked it. Hold on, Joe. Okay, there's that. Move. You idiot. So anyway, then they got the bright idea that like, oh hey, look, 1 million people are subscribing to all these channels. We should break these out individually and make even more money. And they knew that's what they were doing. I mean, that's why they've done this. But it's like every frickin' maker of movies is like has their own channel now, and it's getting really annoying because it's like now it does cost more than cable to have all the services. So it's like it used to be because it was cheaper. So I just miss out on a lot of content because I'm not willing to pay more than like 15 or 20 bucks a month. We don't watch TV that much. I mean, we watch Disney stuff, so we got Disney. I use Amazon Prime because my wife buys stuff online and I shop online, so we do Prime because Prime allows us to get stuff, delivered direct to our home for free. And so that, automatically you get the video server. But I almost never go on Prime because it's like every movie that I want to watch, I have to pay for. I'm like, oh, no, wait a minute. I just want to watch a movie. And they're like, well, no, you got to pay this fee for that and this fee for that. Wait, was this? No, it's over there. Okay. So that's, I'm not going to do that because I'm a jerk. Too stubborn. Are you laughing at me, John? Am I a joke? Oh, okay. Yeah, so anyway. So we have Netflix. My wife has Netflix. My son has Disney, and he allows us to use that. So, because there's like, you can have up to 5 people in your family. So he has his thing, and then we use it too. And thank God for that, because I wouldn't pay for it. I love Disney, but I wouldn't pay for it. So we got some flour build up. That's good. And then we're going to produce bread and hopefully start making some money. Now, once again, we're on hardcore mode, so I don't know how much money we're going to actually make. Oh, the rock crusher's behind there. Oh, do you see that back there? That's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and sell this stuff off. I'm going to, let's see, turn off the straps. Yep. And that's it. $4,000, yeah. So not great money, but you know what? It was free. It's a byproduct of what we're doing. So yeah, not bad. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna buzz back to the farm. I'll see you in just a sec. All right, so we are back at La Farm, Le Film, and we're going to. I'm gonna get the rest of these loaded up for the last $4,000. And I'm going to run them over to the thingy. And then I'm going to grab on the way there, or on the way back, we'll stop at the mill. And we're going to get our flour and deliver it up to the bakery. And we'll get started. We'll get the production started on the bread. And so pretty soon here we'll be able to sell our loaves of bread. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I'll see you guys once I have the trailer loaded up. And so I'll be back in just a minute. All right, so we've got the final bale. And I'm loading that on here. I did a hybrid load. Crisscross will make you jump. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't have to be fancy. And I'm going to go ahead and strap all this. Well, actually, we'll wait, yeah. Dang it. This is the problem with not having the second tractor. It's not a problem, but it's a detriment to my productivity. But it's okay. Because still, I mean, we're talking thousands of dollars. Tens of thousands. Hundreds of tens of thousands. So let's go ahead and put this crap away. Probably, let's see, is it dirty? Yeah, it is actually. Look at me. Cleaning my tractor. The paint's finally wearing off my John Deere. There's no rust, though, but see, it's all dinged up. My vents are showing. My poor tractor. It's all worn out. All right, so the first things first, we're going to set this here. There we go. And I need to get this because we flung this out in the yard. Sounds like a flat tire. All right. Pardon me. Drop that there. Put our arms over this corner. And the weight, I'm just going to put on the front. There we go. Good enough. All right, so we got everything out where it should be. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this weight and put it on the front. Nice how they make it super easy. Not really that easy. And let's go ahead and grab our loaded straw wagon. And then we're going to run this over to the mill and sell off our, or move our whatever flour we have over to the bakery and have them get started on making bread. And we'll see how many months the bread supply lasts. I'm thinking that we might have to eventually start selling flour because I think the bakery is slow from what I understand. And so that could cause us to get backed up. I don't want that to happen. We need to make it money. So, all right, I'm going to run over there. I'll see you guys in just one moment. So I wasn't paying attention, and I made a boo-boo, and now my tractor says broken, needs to be reset. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. Let's see what happens. Hang on. We're going to reset that. Hopefully the trailer... Okay, it's fine. That was kind of frightening, actually. I thought, oh, no, am I going to have to pay thousands of dollars in repair? But no, it's fine. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna run down and I'm going to try to get that trailer out. Hopefully I can get the trailer out. I think if I reset it, I'll lose all my straw. That was stupid. I was just having fun and then not paying attention. And it led to bad things happening. All right, I'll be back. Now my weight is still in the water. I'm going to have to reset that. But I'm hoping I can get this trailer out without losing all that straw. I don't know, though. This is going to be tricky. If I can pivot it so that it's that the attacher is facing out of the water a little bit, I probably can do it. I don't know. Let's see. All right, so if I can get my butt in there enough. This may not end well. Let's try to push it this way a little bit. I could just get close enough to the back. I can see my weight floating down in there, but of course, you know, in real life, the straw would be ruined. Oh. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Dag nabbit. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, yep, okay. Okay, and thankfully they don't charge us for this. Yeah, and I can guarantee you that it's going to be empty. Yep. $3,000 down the drain. Well, probably $2,000 still. Ugh. Oh, well, you live and learn. Pay attention when you're driving. Okay, I'm going to run over to the bakery, or the mill. I'll be back. Sons of biscuits. Here we are, arriving at Old Mill. I just hit that post because I'm a donk, a little ducky. All right, let's see how much. We've produced quite a bit, it looks like already, which is good. We'll just park right here. And we'll actually, well, I'll leave that on. Safety. Stop it! It's stuck. Driving, well, actually, I'm not very good at driving tractors either, apparently, since I just drove off into the Wausau. Nope. Awesome. Yep, I knew it. There's a bunch in there. So we get to load a trailer for the day. Welcome to my farm. I like the little birds tweeting. Our chickens make those noises. It's funny. You don't think of chickens as tweeting, but they do. They make little chirpy noises. Along with the regular balking. We actually have a couple indoor chickens. I know it sounds funny, but they're Saramas. And once in a while, she'll let out the hen will let out a big squawk. She'll be like, "Wah!" And then she's quiet. She does it like once every like 5 days. She'll bagawk. Okay, looks like there's five packages, and that is just from this morning is when we deposited these. So that's pretty good. So we should have another every day. We should have a good flow of flour going to the bakery. This is a bakery. So we can make some bread. Until we're out. But once again, the nice thing is we get more flour from oats than we actually put the oats in. So it's like, I think 120 oats equals like 160 flour or something like that. So that's a nice little bonus. bonus. What, John? Look at my loading skills. That's better. I'm glad we have the mini jute. And then the bread we'll sell by hand. Once again, because you make more money doing it this way. I know it's, you know, a little bit of loading, but that's how we make cash. So the big bucks come when, not when you sell it, but when you distribute it, or when you distribute it yourself, like self-distribution. So we've made our first product. Very exciting. I think this is the first product, maybe not, the canola. I think New Holland Canola Farm on easy mode, or regular mode, beat us to the punch as far as selling our first product. But this is our first actually hard-earned product that we've gone through a year to get. All right, so let's go ahead and park this back here. And we're out. Everything's loaded up, so let's head over to the bakery and get the process started there. Very exciting indeed, though. So in about a half day's time, we've made 5 pallets of flour. So that mill produces pretty well. So right there, we know the grain mill is producing. Hey, John, see that balloon on the floor? Listen, pick that up and throw that away. The dogs will eat that and choke on it. Puppies and balloons do not go together. And then let Alfonso in. He's wanting to come back in. All right. So off we go to the fuel mill. Or to the bakery. I'll get it right one of these days. And this is our bakery in town, which is awesome. I own the bakery thanks to our video game cartridge finding. And so we have our first production chain. Let's see how profitable this is. Now, once again, I guess the bread takes a while to make. So we may end up selling some of our flour directly. But the bread really is worth double. So, I don't know, man. It's for meal de champ. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and set our production. And we're just making bread. Cake is disabled, yeah. So this is, bread is 90 makes 45 loaves. So we'll see. So half. And let's take a look at the prices. Honestly, we'll look and see. There we go. So all of our oat has been transferred. Our oat flour has been transferred to our production facility. And so let's see. We're making bread, and we have 5,000 liters of oats. And so there we go. The bread's going to start making, and it makes, let's see. Our monthly production costs are $60. 48 cycles a month. So does that mean that it only makes 48 loaves a month? Interesting. No, that can't be right, because we've made more than that. So, and then on top of that, we can take a look at the prices. So if I look at my pricing, we have, let's see here, flour, which is 400 and 500 respectively. So about 500. Versus bread, which is 1,200. So it's over double. However, the problem you have to remember is that you're only getting half as much. So we really need to double this, because if I put in, okay, what I'm trying to say is if I put in 1,000 flour, I only get 500 bread. So it has to be more than double for it to actually make a profit. So right now, top price, if I was to sell them at Le Jardin de Fermier Farm Shop, I could double. I could make $1,016 or $1,200 in bread. So honestly, it's not bad to sell the flour directly, because it's really only about $200 less than selling the bread. So I would say we do a combination of both. We'll make bread and sell it. But honestly, it's only worth $200 more per 1,000 liters. So that's not very good. It's a bonus, but it's not a great, if it was worth double, that would be great, but it's not. It's only worth like a percentage more. So 10% more maybe. So we don't have to feel bad about selling the flour. If the bakery gets overwhelmed and it's slow, I would say we sell both. So yeah, so you got to pay attention to stuff like that, because you think you're making money, but honestly, it might be faster just to sell the milled flour. So I would do both, because it's not stellar. Like, the amount of money you're making is not stellar. So that's kind of crazy, but you live and learn, right? Okay, so now today, now that we've done that and we have the bread under production, I would say the flour from this point forward we're going to sell. So we will make some money today. Later this evening, we'll do another run. Because once again, it might be tomorrow. Because once again, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, once again, the cycle. I mean, if we could check in late at night, but I don't want to do that. We probably will go to bed after we're done doing our field work, and there probably will only be like 1 or 2 flowers there. So things that we need to check. How are these doing? 10,000 water. They should be fine for another month. We will have to fill them up tomorrow, which will mean driving back and forth as usual. But they're doing okay. Just park these here. So we're done with this cart for a while. All right, so now we need to look at what needs to be done to our fields. I think the next step is to mulch. So the question is, do we really need the 2%? And that's what we've been kind of discussing. Is it worth it to mulch and roll if you're going to have to go through all that work for just 2% of a yield? I want to try it one time. But you got to remember, you have to pay for all that equipment. So it's like, is it really worth it? I don't have anything to seed with or roll with. We have to rent everything. So let's take a look and see how much it is. And so do I think that... What's the matter, Hermione? It's odd for her to be crying. Let's see. Where the heck did they go? Not rollers. Mulchers. There we go. I've got some... Boy, that's a nice big one. How wide is that? You could do 1 in front and 2 in the back. That's cool, like a mowing setup. I mean, that would make it faster for sure. But you have to rent all that. That's expensive. And that's a 6 meter, 20,000. These are all about the same price. That requires more horsepower than my tractor has. I prefer the one that attaches to the back. It's easier to control. But let's see. Okay, so if I look at this, leasing this device is $1,000. Are we going to make $1,000 in grain? That 2%? I mean, maybe. I don't know. We can afford it. Boy, it's a tough decision. I think I'm going to do it this time just to I want to see if I can get to 100%. Since I wasn't the owner of these fields before, I didn't get to do that. So we'll do it this once. But I don't think I'm going to do it again after that. It's just not worth it. So let's go ahead and run over and grab the mulcher. And then I will get the mulching started, and that'll be the end of the episode. And we'll continue to get our fields prepped and turned for next year. I got to plant, and I always have to check and remember. We need to plant in oats or March. Oh, yeah, so we got months before we have to plant, so that's good. We got time. So we're pretty much just hanging out, selling things through the greenhouses and selling our oats that are being produced at the mill. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I'll be right back. All right. I'm seeing over here something that went wrong. I've left my there we go. I've left a bale on the field. Somehow I missed that bale packet. I'll have to get those off before the sun goes down. The weather's nice right now, so they shouldn't deteriorate, but if it starts to rain, they'll start to deteriorate. So we'll just pop that into the garage until next year. Or sometime when I have time, I'll go sell it, but I'll put it away for now so it's not like out in the way. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these fields mulched. You've seen this all before. We did it the first time through. I thought maybe I didn't mulch these fields. I could have sworn I did. I thought I did everything I was supposed to them, but who knows. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and roll on out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We'll get the fields mulched and cultivated and ready for planting next year. So it shouldn't take me too long, but this process takes a while to get this all cut down. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the fields. Hopefully you have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. I'm really enjoying this series. This is the farthest I've gotten so far, I think, in any of my series. So we're flying along, and we are now in the middle of year one, almost at the end of year one, because the year starts in August. So next month is the end of our first year, and we'll take a look at our finances. I don't really want to know because we've spent a lot of money and not made much. But we will start making money here soon, and that's good. So anyway, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, yeah, and I'm an idiot. I forgot, we are going to plant grass, so we do need to turn the fields as soon as possible because we're gonna mow and make either probably silage bales if we can. I'll figure out a way to do that. I don't think we can wrap the big bale, so I may have to rent just a baler wrapper type setup. But we'll make money off of that, I think. Depends on how much it costs to rent one, but we'll get there. But that's my idea, is to get that extra fertilizer by doing that. So anyway. All right, guys, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we'll see you next time on Farm Simulator 22 en français. Bye.